Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of Pugtilities. So I'm assuming if you're watching the second one, you're still a fucking bot because I haven't showed you everything to do on Mirage, which is cool. This episode we're gonna go over mid. Next episode we'll go over B and some smokes, nades, whatever you need to know, basically to not be a fucking complete bowl cut. All right. So let's hop on the T side and I'll show you guys what to do. All right, let's get into the T side right here. Basically, the first smoke every person needs to know from T-spawn is this one that goes top cat, top mid, where the fuck you call it, right? So I like to line it up at the top antenna. Some people might like the third, fourth, fifth, whatever, line up some weird ass way, but this is how I do it. As we can see, it's gonna land and you'll have a gap to check out cat. It'll smoke off connector so they really can't see from both angles. And that's why I like to throw that one. Sometimes people like to throw the one that lands right here. I don't know. Personal preference. Get off to you. But once you throw that smoke, a good molly you need to know, it's lined up at this corner. This line up to the stairs. And as we'll see, boom, it lands the connector. Nice molly, so they can't be on top of that shelf. Let's say you want a connector smoke right off the bat. Get into this corner. This first line, top line, right in the middle, jump throw. Nice solid smoke, but again, it has the gap on the top. So you got to be really careful about that. That's one of the cons that comes with the smoke. And I'll show you a different one that you can throw for deep connector right here. One for deep connector, a little more advanced than the one I just showed you. You want to line up this third line. So 1, 2, 3. Third one on the right side of it. There's two little white indent dots right here along this line. You're going to aim for the one closest to the leaf and all the way up to the tail end of this antenna. And you're going to just jump through it. See, now this one goes deep connector, and you can actually peer the bottom if you come up connector. There's a little gap. CTs really can't see through that unless they're all the way back there, but if they're close like this, they can't see shit. So this is one of the reasons why I like the smoke instead. It also covers off this box angle and connector. Throw that smoke, and you throw these two flashes. So right here, or two flashes right here basically, right? And as we can see, it's a perfect pop flash for connector on both sides. So even if you don't have the smoke here, just throw this flash, they're blinded by it. And then, cat is blinded as well, unless they're in this deep corner. So those are, main flashes you want to use. All right, now that we got out the way connector, flashes, mollies, let's talk about window. Window, I like to line up right here at this antenna with the box flap, all the way to the top of the flap. And it smokes perfectly in the window. If you're not really confident with this smoke because you practice it and you see that you fuck up and there's like a one way on one of the sides, sucks for you, but here's another smoke. So I line up right in the crack, right? Bottom of the antenna right here and just run throw. Boom. As you can see, it comes closer to the window wall and so it blooms out more on the sides. Basically telling you there's no fucking one way there. Now let's get to fucking cat. So again, this third line in the middle of it, following these two pipes. Big pipe, top pipe, throw it. And a nice fucking perfect smoke for cat. Now I noticed a lot of you fucking bots out there don't know these basic ass smokes on T side, which is really frustrating. Because you guys will just fucking run up mid. No smoke window, no smoke cat. Just fucking come up on a gun round and you guys just get fucking slaughtered by peaks. Or you guys try to improvise fucking smokes, throw fucking smoke like that. Or throw smoke like this on the fucking run. It's just fucking horrible. Alright, so these are all the main grenades you need to know for mid. You got the smoke for window, two smokes for window, two smokes for connector, one smoke for cat. And I'm going to throw in a little advanced smoke that you can throw from T-spawn for cat. You get into this fucking corner, aim at this fucking dot, jump throw that shit. And as you'll see, it's a deep fucking cat smoke. That way you can see if the guy tries to go into ladder. And if he doesn't, you're fucking covered. Alright, so let's go to fucking CT side. Boom. Now you're the mid guy, connector guy, cat guy. Then your job is to basically help hold mid. So let's start off with this window kid. You're like, oh shit, I don't have an op because I'm kind of poor. It's first gun round because we lost pistol. And you got to hold mid. Usually, you'll see that top cat smoke. So what are you supposed to do in this situation? It's a couple things really. Usually, you get a one-way get thrown. Get into this corner here. Bottom of this fucking shit stain. Bottom left right there. Boom. Lands on top of the windowsill. And oh my god, look at that. It's a fucking one-way. And they can't see you for shit. But you can definitely see them as I just showed you. Alright. So the thing about one-ways in window is any smart player is always going to pre-fire these fucking corners. Right? They're going to pre-fire through it. Doesn't matter if they see you or not. They're just going to do it anyways just in case. So if you want, peek at it first. If you're playing against good players, wait a second, see if they spam you. If not, then peek it. So a little shitty ass one way I made. Just aim at this other shit stain right here. Lands right there. A little more inconspicuous because it doesn't land on the windowsill, but you can still, peek like this. And from the outside, right, like this, you don't see shit really. If you come on this left side as a T, you see there's a fucking gap. But right side, where you're basically going to be looking at CT, you don't see shit. So those are your smokes you need to know for window one way if you keep getting shit on and you need something to get a kill in one round. Sometimes I see people throw this flash a little bit higher, but it pops flash mid. Usually you'll throw flash mid like this, throw a flash like this. Use your molly for underpass. That's basically it. If you have a guy that hops out window because he had a good spawn and he's coming up, I like to throw a molly in here, and then once he gets close, throw a flash with the smoke, and then he peeks it. Alright, so that's your job as window guy. You don't have to really overly contest fucking mid, but those are some nades to help you fucking hold it. Now let's say you're going connector. Usually, you peek like this with an op or an M4. Not a lot of nades you can throw. Over a connector like this, really good. Have your guy window peek with that, guy cat peek with that. Usually I like to throw my own smoke like this, as I showed you on T side, people will throw smokes like that. But this time, just peer over it and, make the T's think, oh, there's no one there. Because, they smoked it off. One of us smoked us off, and we don't really have to worry about connector. And then, you just punish them for being retards. And you peek over the smoke and kill them. Now, we're talking about cat. Cat, you get one smoke. It's off this fucking sign. And you come peek, hop on top. Check like this, play over the smoke, and you're good. And that's if, mid guys are having trouble and, they flash, they do all their fucking shit, and you're like, fuck, I need to help mid out. These guys are bigger bots than me. Throw the smoke. You don't even have to throw it like that hard off the sign either. Fucking just, boom, right here, that's good enough, right? Just fucking come up here and just fucking play with the smoke, and just kill them. So that's a good way to, throw them off. Usually I like to throw flashes like this. Really, really, really forgiving flash. You just throw it and you move backwards slightly, right? You don't want to overthrow it, right? You don't want to front throw that shit. It's retarded. You don't want to regular chuck it. Goes really far out compared to the running backwards one, so they can react to that a lot sooner. So just boom, backwards, boom, cock it, backwards. Just decent flashes. All right, so this is basically CT side on mid. Not a lot you can really do, right? Either you have good positioning and you have an op, you can hold this without throwing any of the smokes. The fuck? Right, hold mid without throwing any smokes. Once you get spotted, maybe throw a one way, or just fall off, give it up, hold cat. If you're a connector guy, throwing a flash over for maybe the mid guy because he needs a flash because he got there late. Throw your own smoke, peek it, however the fuck you want to do it, and then cat guy, same thing. Throw flashes, throw a smoke, peek over it, blah blah blah. CT side, Mirage, not that fun. Really, really basic shit. Can't be very dynamic like fucking T's can. But then again, T's are more dynamic on all sides of the map. Alright, hope you fucking bowl cuts learned something. If you guys have any questions, just ask them in the comments. And, subscribe if you fucking think I'm awesome. Do it for Harambe, blah blah blah, I'm out.